From First Paw Media, sponsored by First Paw Coffee Company, this is the Dog Driver Show. Visit our website at dogworksradio.com. Now here are your hosts, Robert Forto and Kourosh Partow.
Hello and welcome everybody. This is Robert and I am here with my co-host KP and we are the Dog Driver Show, and today we have a musher calling in from the Czech Republic. KP, who do we have?
Today we have the pleasure of chatting with Renata Valkova, limited class, 6-dog class specialist, very, very competitive team. She has championship level sled dogs in front of her team. Her and her partner, Jiri Trinkat, they have a very nice program. I actually met him in Fairbanks several years ago during the World Championship when he came over with his dogs, and very impressive dog team. And Renata is specialized in the 6-dog class, mainly with their own line that they have throughout Europe. Renata, welcome to the show, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, thank you for invitation. And I am from Czech Republic. I live in the middle of Czech Republic in Highland, and I am 10 years with Jiří, and we have a daughter, Christina. She's 8 years old, and she's going to second class in school. But now she's at home because we have closed school because the coronavirus is here. And I don't know, it's all.
How long you been doing sled dog racing?
It's not long, I think 10 years. I am riding on the sled. Before I was bikering and scooter, and it's 10 years, I think, yes.
And how many dogs do you have in your kennel currently?
Oh, it's around 40. I have old dogs, young dogs, puppies. It's all age.
Very good. And you and Jiří, both of you participate in the kennel management program?
I can't hear you. Please,
are you taking care of the dog kennel just yourself, or you have help?
I have help. I have my friend. She helped me in the morning with cleaning kennel and with horses also, because I have horses at home. And after she go home and I feed the dogs with Jiří or alone with my daughter Kristinka. She helped me very much, and it's all. I have one helper.
And your lines of your dogs, the bloodlines of your dogs, what are they currently?
Yes, we have a line. It comes from Hege Ingebrigtsen, Egil Ellis, Tom Andres, and Rudy Roberts. And also Ari Laitinen. We have a new dog from Ari Laitinen. It's a blood from Raymond and Kevin Cook. The father of this dog is Stick, and Lola from Egil Ellis.
And I noticed this bloodline that Ari imported from Alaska, actually,
Yes.
to his team to introduce more Alaskan bloodlines into the European style. Do you also race any graysters?
I have two, but I tried two mid-distance, one hunting dog, one female, and she was doing very, very good. And I breed her, and I hope that her puppies I use for mid-distance.
And your graysters, they were from Czech Republic, or they were from
Yes,
Czech Republic?
Yes, Czech Republic. But some line is from Norway, from Lena Boysen and and this line is also in this connection.
When I look at the bloodlines of different dogs, it seems like the Czech Republic is producing a lot of very good, strong German Shorthairs and graysters. Is that a reason?
We are looking dogs for mid-distance distance because Tom Andres have a very interesting bloodline, and Rudy Ropers also, and it's for us very important. The dogs are very nice, very friendly. They work hard and without problems. They are healthy and strong. The hunting dogs in Czech Republic are crazy.
How many race dogs do you train normally?
Normally, I have around 30 dogs, young dogs and racing dogs. 6 dogs. I use around 9 dogs, and other are from to middle distance team and young dogs. I prepare also young dogs.
And who's racing the other dogs?
Only me.
Okay, you're the only person racing. You said
now. The 2 years ago was racing also Jiří Trnka Junior, but now he has son and he's with his family. But I hope that he come back again.
Okay, very good, very good. So do you share dogs together?
One time, please.
Do you share your dogs with him still?
We have together. All dogs we have together. We are one team, one kennel.
Okay, and you talked about powerful dogs, and tell me about the type of food you give to your dogs. How do you feed them? What do you feed them?
Yeah. I feed dry food for active dogs, and I add beef and rice and some vitamins if they are racing. It's special. It depends how they are working. If they have only free time and free running with bikes, they don't feed too much meat. But if they are racing, I use much more meat.
And do you keep this diet summer, winter, the whole time?
It depends how they are, how they have the condition, how they need, how much is cold weather in winter. If it's hot in summer, they can't eat too much. Yeah, it depends what they need.
And for your training program, when do you start your training? Do you train summer also, or no? Summers is vacation for the dogs.
I training all year because they need running. They love running, but it's only with bike, and they are running free with bike, or I go to swim with them. And I start with 4-wheel, I think in August. And in the beginning of December, I have to start training on snow because I have frozen ground at home and I need snow.
Okay. And tell us about the effect of pandemic and COVID on in the sled dog sport in Czechoslovakia this year.
Yeah, it's terrible. All the races were cancelled. No race, no contact with other mushers. It's very, very sad because I live alone. My first neighbor is 1.5 kilometers, and nobody come here. And it's important to meet friends on the race. And this year was very sad. No races.
Yeah. That's a tough situation. We talked to several mushers from Europe this year, and everybody says pretty much the same thing on that. And so you said you train all the dogs pretty much by yourself. How do you organize your day to take care of all the teams?
Yeah, my day is really very busy. Because carrying dog training and Kristinka and horses and small animals, it's too much work. But I have helper in the morning. It helped me very much. And in the morning I take Kristinka to school, and then I go to the dogs for walk or for riding with bike or training in 4-wheel. It depends what I am doing, and it's hard for me because I'm alone for training dogs, and I have two all dogs to train every day. And I can ride bike with 10 dogs running free, or training to put harnesses to young dogs. It's hard. And when I finish training with dogs, I pick up Kristinka from school, and I take care of the family. And in the evening, I'm working on the computer because I'm graphic designer, and I have own company. I have goodies for dogs and some toys for dogs, and sell it. And I also work for Jiří company, and he has a very big company with pet products.
On a normal year, not this year, of course, on a normal year, do you travel a lot with your dogs, or do you stay in the Central Europe and you do mainly the European races in Czechoslovakia and Czech Republic, and the countries around?
Yeah, if we have snow at home, we are at home because we have a very good snow condition at home. If we have snow, we have our own trail. But if we don't have snow at home, we are travel very much. We go for training to north of Scandinavia, and we are training there 3 months because we prepare dogs for world champion or Europe champion, also for stage race, Norway Trail, or some special races.
So when you go to the training camp to northern Scandinavia, do you go alone with all the dogs?
No, with Jiří and with Kristinka also.
Okay, you take the whole family with you.
Yes.
Okay, that's otherwise it would be so difficult to take care of all of the dogs. So next year, what do you have in mind? What are you planning to do next year?
Yeah, I would like to go to World Champion to Osarna in 2022, and I would like to go to stage race to Norway Trail, and I want to prepare young dogs for Grand Odyssey, but I would like to go there in 2023.
Any plans for coming to Alaska?
I would like, but I don't know how I can do it. I love Alaska because usually he said me about Alaska, and he said that's the beautiful country and a lot of mushers around, and I said, okay, I would like to visit Alaska.
Yeah,
It's my dream, my big dream.
he was here, and I believe it was 2003 or 2001. I think.
Yeah.
And actually, I think we raced in the same class. I believe him and myself, and we were like really close in times.
He said also a story about George Atala. He hold his sled, and he has problem with some dogs. And he said, I was holding the sled, George Atala, because George Atala is my hero. I have 3 books from him, and in English, I am reading these books. He was a very interesting person. I'm sad that I cannot meet him.
Renata, I have a couple of questions before we close the show. The first question is racing in the Czech Republic. How big is the sport? Is it well known or no?
We have many mushers, canicross mushers, but sled teams we don't have so much. But we have this canicross is very, very popular in Czech Republic, and also bike ring and scooter. But sled it's expensive sport. If you have more dogs than 2, it's expensive. You have to feed them, and it isn't easy to travel with these dogs. You need a big car and big house with ground. You need more. And easy is 1 or 2 dogs and start in this category.
You said that you had 40 dogs. Is that right?
Yes, 40, around 40.
Around 40. Are there special requirements from the government that you have to abide by? And if so, what are 1 or 2 of those rules?
We don't have any problem with in Czech Republic. We can have how we can have. It's okay. I have with a special person. He visit me one time a year, and he's control only if I have a good accommodation for dogs, good feed or all comfort for dogs, and it is one time a year, and no problem.
Okay.
Anytime. Mm-hmm.
So one last question before I turn it back over to KP. You said that you've been involved with the sport for about 10 years. And my question is the same one I ask everybody, and that is if somebody new is coming on to the sport, whether they want to do canicross or limited class or whatever, what would you give them for one piece of advice, just one piece?
It's if somebody come to me and ask me how he can begin, I said, you come to me and I explain everything. What do you want?
Okay, so you would be his mentor then, or his teacher, right?
Yes.
Very good. You don't hear that all the time, where they would take somebody under their wing like that, for sure. KP, anything with for closing?
No, Renata, thank you so much for accepting this invitation and being with us for the last 20-some minutes. I will be following your races next year, hopefully. Say hi to Yuri, and hopefully sooner or later we'll see you guys in Alaska on our fast trails.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. On behalf of our guest today and my co-host, this is Robert for the Dog Driver Show. We will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
From First Paw Media, this is the Dog Driver Show. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we invite you to subscribe in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. You'll find a link on the episode notes. You can tap or swipe on the episode cover art, and you can see some offers from our sponsors. You can support our show by supporting them. If you like what you have heard, we would love it if you could give us a 5-star rating and tell your friends how to subscribe too. Your hosts are Robert Forto and Kourosh Partow. Our producer is Robert Forto and created for First Paw Media.